Okay, we're going to give it just a second. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Okay. There we go. That's better. Just going to give it a minute, see if anyone else joins in. I'm just going to sip on my now melted iced coffee. Just going to give it a second. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing I want to share, just to get out of the way, is this super cute embroidered Rebody t-shirt from Rebody. That's a brand. It's this navy and like foresty green color, and it's cute sweatshirt. I'm in the size large. It is banded at the bottom, so it like cinches in the waist a bit. I could have gotten a medium, but I do prefer the oversized look. This, hear me out, guys. Okay, this would be super cute if you had like a collared shirt underneath and then like pop the collar a little bit. That would be such a vibe. Like that'd be so cute with some like cute jeans with this like half tucked into the jeans. Right now I'm just wearing sweatpants, but like if you do like a half tuck into the jeans, that would be so cute. And then you have like the sleeves popping out. That'd be so good. So yeah, if you want an oversized look, I would say size up one on this one. Otherwise stick to your usual size. But yeah, I definitely could have gotten a medium. It is loose. But like I said, I do like that baggier look just because, I don't know, I think it's more flattering than like on my body type personally than like skin tight. But also it's just so much more comfortable. But okay, let's get started on the get ready with me. Sorry, just trying to find, okay. So before anything, I wanted to present this Emily Heath vanity box. So it does zip, but I haven't zipped. And it's this cute little faux leather. You can tell it's like here that's a hard shell case. And it has so much room. Sorry, I'm trying to do this without like everything falling out. It fits my entire routine today, minus the eyeshadow palette, but that's because that's a big palette. But I love that like the things can stand up, so I don't have to worry about my foundation or anything like spilling over and leaking. Such a great little travel box. And if you throw this in like a carry-on or your luggage or something, you don't have to worry about everything getting smashed like with those softer cases. It is small. Yeah, just a really, really great vanity box. This would look so cute sitting on your vanity. Cute to travel with. It has this little top handle here. It's just a very cute, this would make a really beautiful gift as well. We are in the season of gifting, and so this would make a beautiful gift. So we're going to do a get ready with me today. A few of these things I've like had for quite some time, but I haven't used them in a really long time. So I don't even really remember if I like them or not. So I'll go through like as I'm doing things, I'll tell you whether something is new or something is like something that I've had. So the first thing is the Vapor Beauty Gentle Illuminating Primer. And this is new. I've never even tried this before. So we're going to try it together. So I do prefer, I washed my face. I put 2 serums and a moisturizer on. So I'm like very moisturized right now. And I do prefer a glowy look. So this was about 1.5 pumps of the primer. And I personally prefer to just like apply my primer, especially an illuminating primer, just here like on the cheeks. And I personally prefer to pat it in versus like rubbing it. Could do some on the nose too, but you could tell already that is making a huge difference. So let me just go in here. That's really lovely. A little bit goes a long way. I definitely did not need all of that. So like I think half a pump, if you're just like applying it to the cheeks, would have been sufficient. Well, I could put a little bit. We'll just do it all over today. So that gave me a really beautiful glow. My skin is a little bit textured right now. I think it's stress related, but that's beautiful. So it is sold out right now, but if you ever see this back in stock, highly recommend. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like thick on my skin or anything like that. And as you guys saw, it just gave me a really subtle glow. So I'm looking at the mirror that I have right here behind you guys. Yeah, my skin just looks really beautifully illuminated. Okay, so next step will be obviously our foundation. I totally forgot concealer. That's fine, whatever. We don't need concealer. So this is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil Foundation. This is something that I've previously owned for quite some time, but I always forget I have it, and I haven't used it in forever. Months, like 6 months, maybe longer. I'm in the shade 3, so we'll see if that shade still matches me or not. Like I said, I haven't used this in a really long time, so I'm going to give it a good shake just because this is a super liquidy foundation. I do love Kosas. They have beautiful makeup. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. It's maybe a slightly dark, but it'll be okay. And I just kind of dab it on my face. So I don't use a beauty blender. I use brushes. So this one's by BH Cosmetics. It's really dirty. But such is life. I haven't had a chance to clean my brushes. And I just pat it in all over. So you could see how like liquidy this is. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna look in the mirror because that's just so much easier. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so that is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. Just patted that all in with a flat top brush that really needs to be washed. Yeah, like I said, just do patting motions because we don't want it like to get smeared all over our face, especially since it is so liquidy. Like the viscosity is very thin. So, okay, sorry, just let me look in the mirror one more time over here. Okay, so there's that. So yeah, gave my skin a really nice, like even look. Like I said, I forgot to grab concealer, so we're just gonna not do concealer today. But normally I would dab just a tiny bit under my eyes just because I always have dark circles. They're hereditary, plus being a mom to a 2-year-old. I'm sure you guys can all understand. But that is the Kosas foundation. It's really beautiful. Sorry, let me just get in here by my nose rings. Really beautiful. Such a gorgeous glow, and it went really well on top of that vapor primer. Like I was kind of afraid that it would be too glowy with the illuminating primer, and then the Kosas is already like a very glowy foundation, but it's not. I think it makes my skin look really good. So next will be the Vapor Beauty Perfecting Powder. This is new to me, never used it before. So like I said, some of this is like first impression. Some of this is stuff that I've previously, had in my collection. And this is gorgeous. Sorry, I don't want to like blind you guys with the ring light. And I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush. This is another, actually this one. I don't even know what brand this is. La Rousse. I don't know. You guys, I just like collect brushes and I have no idea where they come from. But if you are in the market for brushes, Verishop has like tons of really, really good ones. They have an amazing selection. So if you need makeup brushes, I definitely recommend heading over to that, section of Verishop and looking. So I'm just kind of circling this all over my face. Obviously, you know, tailor it to like where you would need it. Some people, if you're like more dry, you don't really even need powder. Some people just need it more in their T-zone, but I personally just out of habit set my whole face. So there is that. And that was like a tapered, super soft, fluffy brush. So you can still see like some of the glow popping through, which is really gorgeous. It just kind of like mattify things a little bit, so I'm not looking greasy, because I do tend to have like a more oily T-zone. So if I don't set, I will definitely look like a grease ball by the end of the day. So yeah, and I love that it's like colorless, so it's just really doing a little bit of mattifying. It's not really adding too much coverage or anything like that. It feels like my skin did feel very tacky before, but now that I have it on, it feels really, really beautiful. So love that. That's so good. Next, let's do, sorry guys, I'm like just going in the way that I normally like just do my makeup. Hi, Boba Tea, welcome. If you guys have any questions about like what I've done or what I am doing, please don't hesitate to ask. So I am going to present the Vapor Beauty bronzing powder. After using the pressed powder, like I could imagine that this one is just as gorgeous, but I actually have the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. I do not actually have the Vapor Beauty bronzing powder, so I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin powder right now. And I'm just going to do like a very light, very, very light touch. And I just kind of, so I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like the rule or the like the 3 trick. So it should like look like a 3 and a backwards E, your bronzer. So you kind of want to do like where the sun hits here, where the sun hits on your cheek, and then on your jawline to contour. So it makes an E and a 3 depending on what side. So just that shape there. Just going where the sun naturally hits. And I do on the side of my nose too, just to kind of add a little bit of definition there. Not too much. And that's all I do for bronzer. So, so easy. Yes, definitely easy. And I'm sorry, Boba Tea, but I'm not sure what you mean by the vendor of which thing. If you wanted to clarify, I could probably have an answer for you, but I'm not sure which one exactly you're talking about. And so then after that, I go in with my blush. So today I'm using the Vapor Beauty Aura Multi-Stick. So this could be used like pretty much anywhere that you would need it on your face. So cheeks, eyes, or lips. And it's in this gorgeous color here. This is called Spark. And so the brow thing powder. The bronzing powder, sorry, this one's Kevyn Aucoin. I presented the Vapor, but I don't actually have that one. But Vapor, obviously, we just saw with the pressed powder, they do make gorgeous powders. But this one that I'm using is the Kevyn Aucoin, and this is the sculpting powder in the shade Light. Okay, so with the Vapor Multi-Stick, I don't really like to apply it like this, just because I feel like it could remove what I'm already done. So I'll just take a little bit on my finger and add that where I need it. And that is just like a very, so like I said, this is my first time ever using this. And that is such a subtle, gorgeous blush tone. It makes my cheeks just look very flushed. And then diffuse a little bit. Just gives me a very like flushed, like I was just outside. You're welcome, Boba Tea. Just a little bit of a flush, like I was just outside. You could always put a little bit on your nose too. And that is so gorgeous. I love that. I will definitely be wanting to try more from Vapor because I'm so impressed just with these 2 products, or the 3. Even the primer was gorgeous. So Vapor, I think, is going to be my new favorite makeup brand because all these products are just so natural and beautiful, because I'm so into that like no makeup look. I don't know about you guys. I mean, obviously there's like a time and place for like, you know, dressing up and doing a little bit more of an exaggerated makeup look. But for every day, I'm in a rush. I just want to look like put together and presentable. So that is beautiful. Love that. Very, very gorgeous. What should I do next? I'm going to do the highlight next. Sorry, let me find it on here so I can present it to you guys. So this is the RMS Beauty Living Lumizer. This is something that I have had in my collection for quite some time, but I rarely ever reach for it. And it's really beautiful. So we're going to try it again, you know, together. And just like I said, same with the vapor stick. Just add it with my finger. And that gives just a very beautiful, like you could tell the difference. Very beautiful, subtle glow. And yes, Olive Brown, I'm literally in a rush every day too. So no makeup, makeup looks are literally my life. And then just a little bit here to highlight. And I always love to do on the Cupid's bow, just to kind of highlight that, make my lips look a little bit more defined. So that is beautiful. I'm really loving the way this look is turning out, you guys. So pretty. Very natural. Sorry, I'm just going to get a towel and wipe off my fingers really quick. Okay. So next up, let's do brows. My brows are actually tattooed. They're not like micro bladed. I got powder blush or something like that. I don't even remember what it's called. I got it done so long ago, but they literally actually do like a solid color throughout the entire brow. And I did that kind of just because I already have very full brows. I just wanted the option of not needing to do my brows every day if I don't want to. So there is actually like pigment tattooed throughout my whole brow, but sometimes I love to just, you know, add a little bit of something extra. And this is the Forever Magic Cosmetics Double Shade Eyebrow Gel. And this is the color Magic Dazzle Brown. So as you can tell, there's a darker shade and a lighter shade. I did dip the brush in there kind of just to like test the color, but I haven't actually tried it on yet. And I think I'm going to go with just the lighter shade. The darker shade looks like it might be just a touch too dark for me. And it came with this little spoolie, like double-ended brush, which is really cool. So it has the angled brush on one side and the spoolie on the other. So let's just go in and I just do my eyebrows. So not messily, but like not too precisely. So that just added the tiniest bit of color, nothing too crazy. And then go in with our spoolie and kind of brush it out a little bit. And then if you wanted to, you could also add like a clear brow gel on top of this, but I'm not going to today. So that added just a little bit of definition. Olive Brown, do you like the brush better than a brow mascara tool? So for this, I do like the brush, but like I just did, I do always go through with the spoolie just to kind of diffuse any color, just in case, because it is hard with a brush, like the color can build up on the brush. So if you do like some, you know, like a heavy hand, then it could be very dark in one spot. And the front of your brows, obviously you don't want to be very dark. You kind of want to be like a very tapered, subtle look. So I do prefer this. Otherwise, you know, just a spoolie, if you like want to try that, that could also totally work. But I like to just apply with the brush here and start with like a very small amount of product because you can always add more. It's obviously much harder to take away. So like I said, just brush through. I think I got a little bit right there. Yep. And brush through. And that's easy. And I could have done that in literally like 15 seconds if I wasn't talking to you guys. So I love an easy product like that. Already looks so much more put together than I did 20 minutes ago. And obviously, you guys, if you're like trying this, you know, routine out and you get the hang of it, like there are some days where if I'm really rushing, I can get all this done in like less than 10 minutes. So, I mean, it's very, very easy to achieve that no makeup look in under 10 minutes, and you're out the house and you are running your errands, taking your kids to school, going to work, doing whatever you need to do. So very, very simple. I'm all about simple, easy makeup. That's just like my thing. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this palette by We Are Fluid. It's the Otherworldly palette. This I have owned for quite a while, but I just never reach for it, and I don't know why, because it's absolutely a stunning palette. Obviously, like the greens and yellows are a little bit like out there for everyday wear, but they're still absolutely gorgeous. Well, they're out there for my everyday wear. Obviously, you know, some people love that look and I love it on them, but I'm going to just go in with this like taupe brown shade. And this is called Astral Halo. And I'm just going to go in my crease and all over the eyelid. Just a tiny bit of color. I'm trying like not to have my mouth like hanging open like we usually all do with when we're doing our eyes. And do that just for a touch of color, like nothing too crazy, but you could definitely create a full look with this palette. And then I'm going to go in with Exa Beauty, the Light Show color melts. These are super shimmery, super gorgeous. I have two colors here. I'll swatch them both for you, but I think I'm just going to go with this one today. So this first one here is the more white one, and it is called Dear Diary. So obviously a little bit goes such a long way with these. And look at that shimmer. Actually, you know what? Let's try it. Oh, that's pretty. That adds so much like luminosity to the inner corner and just brightened it up. Yes, I love that. Gorgeous. Sorry, let me just wipe my fingers off again. And then this more like golden bronze is called Slumber Party. And I'm just going to do like the tiniest bit, just a touch. And I'll go in and apply with my fingers. And that just adds a little bit something extra that elevated our no makeup look and took it from day to night. I would definitely wear this during the day too, but if you like didn't want to like redo your full face of makeup and just wanted to like do a touch up, adding a sparkle like this could totally take you from work to dinner, drinks, whatever you're doing. I love that. That's so pretty. It's so subtle, but so I'm just gonna like look in the mirror that's over here, but it's really, really gorgeous. Love that. So we're super glowy, super shimmery today, but I'm feeling it. I'm so obsessed with it. And then if you wanted to like go back in with that Otherworldly palette and do like, I don't know, we could do maybe this shade here. It's called Mercurial, and just do like the tiniest bit here in the crease, just to add a little bit more definition. So simple, so easy, but looks so pretty. I love it. And then I forgot to add a mascara on here, but I'm just going to go in with my Milk Makeup Mascara. I've heard that Kosas has a wonderful mascara, but this is just like a little sample of the Milk one that I had because I previously had the full-sized one and I ran out, and then I like found that I had this little sample. So I'm going to use this up before I buy another one. So this is kind of hard to do in the camera, you guys. So forgive me. I think I'm going to go off screen really quick just so I could do this a little bit closer to the mirror. So give me less than 30 seconds. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I would be more than happy to answer. Any like technique tricks or any questions about the makeup that I've featured today, please do not hesitate to ask. I am here for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I always get mascara. I think I did a little bit on my upper eyelid too. Boba tea, how do you compare these products? Which products in particular are you wanting to compare? I'm not sure. I mean, they're also like different. They all have different uses, but if you could let me know which ones you wanted to compare, I could definitely answer that for you. And then I'm just going to finish it off with the Lila B Lovingly Lip Tinted Lip Oil. And this one is in the shade Be Romantic, which is a very just like your lips, but better, like pinky shade. I love these. These are really beautiful and not sticky or anything. And that's it. And I would run out of the house and call that a day. So that is my full makeup look. I love that. A little trick. Let me let you guys in on a little trick. If you take your bronzer and let me just find a brush here that I hadn't used. If you take your bronzer and any like small brush, this is like kind of big, but I don't have tons of brushes over here with me, so it'll do the trick. And you just take the tiniest bit of bronzer on your brush. And you go right here under the lip. That makes your lip look more pouty. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I think it works. I learned that a long time ago when I worked at MAC from one of the MAC makeup artists. But so I've been doing that. That's a trick I learned like 10 plus years ago. And I've been doing it ever since and I love it. But yeah, that is all I have to share with you guys today. I did feature this shirt in the beginning. It's the cutest little sweatshirt. I was saying in the beginning, for those of you that may have missed it, I think that this sweatshirt would look so cute with like a collared like tee or a collared like button up underneath. And then you have the sleeves, you know, poking out, and it would just look so cute. I have it just like with sweatpants today because I'm at home, but I think it would look so cute with like some high-waisted jeans, like do a little tuck and, you know, accessorize with your jewelry and the little collar. Oh, I just think that would look so cute. I think that's how I'm going to style it. So when I do, I will make sure that I post a picture here on like my Verishop feed, where please feel free to follow me if you're not already. I love connecting with you guys. I'm also on Instagram under the same handle, The Lifestyle Archive. If you have any questions like later on, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I love, like I said, I love connecting with you guys and talking to you guys. I think that's all I have to share today. So unless anybody has any other questions or anything like that, I will let you guys go so you can enjoy the rest of your Thursdays. All right. Well, then I will talk to you guys later. I have another live stream set up for next week with Etiquette Denim with some really cute jeans and some cute tops. And thank you so much, Boba Tea. I appreciate that. And so, yeah, please join me next week with my Etiquette Denim live stream and follow me here. Follow me on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you guys. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.